because our daughter is sleeping, we are going to tell you our birth story. We're just going to sit here and chat like we're, just having coffee.
Yeah, like you came to my house a week after I just delivered, and I said, do you want to see pictures? Because I did that to people. I drove like...
We had a baby.
We had a baby. So, birth plan. We all know that it's really it's a birth preference. We know that anything could happen, but I did have some birth preferences that we discussed with our midwife, and we had a doula.
She told me what was happening, and I agreed.
In a loving way. It was like love. Anyways.
It was like love.
Anyways, okay, so you must give a disclaimer always. However you birth your baby, you're amazing.
With that being said, Rachel preferred to have a doula, a midwife, and her crunchy granola friends by her side the whole way.
No crunchy granola friends. No visitors, actually, whatsoever.
All your friends want to birth in bathtubs, or their backyard pools.
Might be the most likely. I might be the most likely to do that. That's why we got a pool, because we're birthing our second in our backyard pool.
Which is beside the point.
I hope it's ready in time, because we've only got 3 weeks till he comes and the pool's empty.
We'll keep you all updated on that on the other socials.
You have to wait 2 years till his birth story. Okay, anyways.
So rewind all the way back to August of 2022.
Yeah,
when we had our beautiful daughter Vivian, and she entered the world in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, so fierce, which I would say that describes her.
Yeah. So basically, it's 11 p.m. at night. We're a week past our due date. We're just living life. We had gone through the things like due date, where you plan the date on your due date, because most people don't birth the baby on their actual due date, which I did not know. But I remember that meal vividly. It was delicious. Yeah. Nachos. It was raining in Arizona. It was a vibe.
So much chips and salsa. I had a lot of chips and salsa. I was we were a little bit at an unhealthy point that last week of pregnancy, just truly just eating, going out to eat.
Yeah. But so we were just, spending the days. I think we had taken our leaves early from work, because we thought the baby was already going to be here. Vivi was already going to be here. And we get to a week past the due date, basically, to my recollection. Mm-hmm. And it's 11 p.m. at night. I had my hospital bag packed, and I told the midwife, "Hey, give me the gold star, because your boy had his hospital bag packed a week ago, or not a week ago. I had mine packed like a month ago. Yeah. I was like, give me the gold star right now, because I'm on top of it." And I would honestly, y'all, I would snitch a little bit, and I said, "Hey, you want to hear something crazy? Your patient doesn't have their hospital bag packed." And she was...
He also would be like, "So, what's your opinion on having 4 bowls of ice cream at night?"
I really would ask her that. I had to get some insights. We don't shame at all. I would be there purchasing the ice cream for her to this day.
And it wasn't 4 bowls. It was maybe 2 bowls. Okay,
I digress. Anyways. But, so it's 11:30. I had the hospital bag packed. I had a bunch of hospital snacks packed at first, but then this baby, just was not coming. So your boy was getting hungry some days playing Fortnite. So I would indulge. So my hospital bag was packed. My snacks were dwindling. It's 11 o'clock at night, a week after our due date. I'm sitting in my bed, about to go to sleep, and Rachel says...
I was reading. That's important to note, because...
Yeah.
And our baby's smart, and maybe that's why.
And Rachel says, "I think my water broke." And I said, no, Rachel, you told me your water broke a week ago, and actually your healthcare provider says it was vaginal discharge. And if you ever driven a
This is so
car that had
dramatic.
like
This
oil
is
leaking?
so
Like that's
dramatic. That's
basically
not
how it
true. That's
was.
not true at all.
Yes,
That's
it
not
was.
true
Like
at
if
all.
you've seen
No.
like Tomater from Cars, where
That's
Tomater,
literally
Tomater has some stuff going on, and
okay, that's literally not true.
but basically, so Rachel's like, my water broke. So I called the doula. I'm like, oh my gosh, the water broke. Like, do I need to get to the hospital now? Rachel's like, hang up the phone right now before I literally, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, SHOOTU. And I was like, why are you laughing?
I had to think about the spelling.
And I say, okay, like, she's like, we're laboring at home. You know, like I said, crunchy granola. I had the timers out, timing contractions. And it's telling me, like, hey, Rachel, like, pretty early on, like, we should get to the hospital.
Yeah, so that's an important note. So I was all like, we were going to labor at home as long as possible and then make our way to the hospital. So, like mid-level crunch. And the contractions just started real fast and they were very close together. And Austin's like, we need to get to the hospital. I said, no, that's what they want you to think.
They being Big Pharma. Shout out to you if you're watching. Please sponsor us.
And so I said, no, 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 no. Like, we have time. We still have to go through all of the stages of labor. Foreshadow, we did not have time. So our doula was like, let's just try and like relax your body. So I get in the tub. This is key. Oh, also I was upset because like I thought I was gonna have so much time because if you know, curly girls, but I was on like day 6 or 7 of a wash day, so I needed to have my hair looking good, and I thought I would have time for that, and I didn't. But anyway, so I get in the bath. The bathtub. our Okay, so first of all, so I'm trying to like just, breathe through the contraction. I'm like, this is only early stage labor. Like, we got a lot of time left. We got a lot to do. Like, you can handle this. Till Austin comes in with a snack.
All right, I gotta insert some stuff here because Austin came in with a snack because Austin tried grilling some steaks on the apartment grills that hadn't been updated probably since 2005. So they cook extremely unevenly and probably made the worst dinner of our marriage and probably anyone else's marriage.
Wait, the worst dinner of our marriage was when I tried to cook pasta in the Instant Pot.
Oh, that was insane. That was insane.
Which is so silly because,
Well,
it doesn't take a long time to cook pasta.
This is the worst dinner I have made.
That's true.
And, y'all, it was bad. Like, we just literally could not eat it.
So
your boy was hungry because we tried to eat dinner at like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like midnight, 1 a.m. at this point.
Right.
So I needed my little late night little treat, little something.
And I was trying to fuel for the marathon of birth too, but I couldn't eat anything because
I asked her if she wanted a bite.
Yeah, well, he decides to get like granola. So all of a sudden he comes in to the bathroom chomping like it was
Cereal.
Was it cereal? It was
It was granola cereal, but that's not important for the video.
horrible. I said, get out of the bathroom right now. And,
So I left.
and that was also an indicator that things were like moving quicker. I said, get out of the bathroom. But because I was not relaxing in the bathtub, instead it was like contraction, contraction, contraction.
And Austin's timing contractions from outside of the bathroom saying, hey, keep saying, go to the hospital, go to the hospital, go to the hospital. Which is a recurrent theme that I just want to make sure that you all are remembering and recalling as you are watching this video.
So we touch base with the doula again. Austin's like, hey, things are picking up. Things are intense. And she's like, okay, let's get ready to go to the hospital. Well, all of a sudden, I think you were on the phone with her. And I think I just dropped to like my hands and knees. And I told Austin.
Oh, no, you're skipping a very important part. Austin almost got, if Rachel wanted to SHOOT Austin, the doula, when I had her on the phone for the 3rd time, asking her insane questions.
She didn't tell you this until after you said I was gonna push.
I'm calling the doula and I say, hey, I'm done with my granola now, so my mind's on food. And I'm saying, hey, like, do I got time to go get some snacks? Because I ate them all during the week. And I heard that, birth is and labor is a marathon. So I just need to replenish the stores. If I could, I don't even know how to articulate how this beautiful woman, doula, who is so kind.
Doula's weird.
That's weird. How this kind-hearted doula, who had only been kind throughout this journey, completely pulled a Drake, flipped a switch, and wanted me to, like, almost wanted to jump through the phone. There was a pause. Like, it was just like,
Get to the hospital. It was cute though, because what you actually wanted to go get was peaches. Do you remember this? Because
I
I
said
said
I
I
wanted-
wanted. Wait, they were for you?
yeah.
No, you said they were for me. You said, "Oh, she wants peaches," and I thought that was so sweet, but really selfish.
Well, we're just out of peaches. I think, as long as we got a cooler, we're both going to eat a peach. I'm not going to try to act like it was out of altruism. The boy wanted a peach during labor. I was going to be chowing. Like, because you had your bone broth, Brody.
I did bring bone broth. You need protein, but you also need quick glucose too, like a peach.
Wait, how are you going to eat that?
During labor,
Can you really do that?
You can eat a peach.
Why was I looking for bone broth
If
everywhere?
they tell you can't eat during labor, get a different provider.
I said I needed peaches, and also I wasn't planning on giving birth or becoming a daddy that night. So I did not have my car filled with gas. Like I said, it's been a week, and this baby has not come out of my wife's uterus. So I said, hey, like, can I go get some gas and some peaches? She said, how many miles do you have in your vehicle? What does it say? I said, I think it's like 25 miles. She said, how many miles do you live from the hospital? I think it's like 19. She said, get in the car and drive your wife to the hospital. I said, I am sad.
Yes. Now we get to the point where all of a sudden things progress so quickly, and I'm on the ground in our room saying, I'm going to push the baby out right now.
And I say, oh, let me look. Wait, hold on. No, we are not having a baby in our apartment. That is crazy. So it is contraction. Oh, actually, at this point, I think, because we didn't realize, hindsight's 2020. We didn't realize Rachel was in, like, transitional labor, about to, push this baby out until the baby, she's like, oh, I feel like I need to push. But before that, I started trying to play Rachel's birth playlist that she made. Again, crunchy granola stuff. Her intro song was the theme song to Brother Bear.
That movie got me through pregnancy. It's so beautiful.
You heard the first chord and said, turn it off right now.
Yes, because if you know about the transitional stage of labor, you don't want funny, you don't want jokes. I don't want music apparently either. It's like all business. Like it's almost time to push baby out. I actually think too, the other song was like, you make me brave. And I was like, I was just like angry.
You can't be brave and angry.
No, apparently not. I was like, I'm already brave. I don't need this. So, anyways.
This is where Austin comes in. And where, in hindsight, my midwife said I failed miserably. I say, Rachel,
Say that.
you don't have your hospital bag packed. Mm-mm. So in between contractions, I'm grabbing shampoo, I'm grabbing deodorant, because you got to smell right after this baby. I'm grabbing, everything. I'm like, what outfit you want to wear? How'd you envision yourself looking? Mm-hmm. All those things.
I had some stuff packed. It was mostly toiletries that I didn't.
She didn't have anything packed.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. We can agree to disagree.
Sure.
So basically, shout out to doula, because we get through that phase. We're making our way to the car. We're like stopping every 2 steps because this baby,
Yeah.
like Vivi is about to like make her grand entrance, which if you know Vivi, like there's no other entrance that this girl deserved than this entrance right here into the world. We finally make it to the car. And we're driving. The doula's on the phone, teaching her, breathing techniques so that she doesn't have this baby in the Honda CRV because it's dirty enough as it is. We did not need puddles of blood.
Yeah, because she was crowning. Her head was ready. It was ready
It was ready for what?
to come out. Her head was ready to come out. Okay.
Your boys, and I'm like, I'm ready to whip. So we back up. I pull out. I say, hold on, Rach. Did I remember to lock the door? So it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, or like probably like 2 a.m. at this point. I'm like sprinting back to our apartment. Like I leave the car in park. I don't know why I just didn't reverse and go, or why that even mattered at this point. Like rob me, but give me a baby. Like I don't care, thieves. Like you can't take away this child. But I guess I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm gonna stop there. That's crazy.
Okay. No, the timing of things is important because so water broke at 11:30. Where we're in all this other stuff is happening in like 2 hours, and now I think it was like 2:40 something where we're headed to the hospital.
And your boy is whipping.
Yeah.
It's like a 45 mile per hour zone residential area. I'm going like 52. Rachel says,
Slow down.
Whoa, you're going too fast. I said,
well, Austin never speeds. Austin's a very cautious driver. And I was like,
I was going 7 miles per hour over the speed limit. Your boy had a lead foot.
and I guess if he was going to speed, that would be the time to do it. But I don't know, something about that. I was like, just calm down. And because I'm still like, do we actually even need to go to the hospital?
Insane. So, long story short, so we make it to the hospital.
It was 3:08 a.m. 3:08 a.m.
We got the midwife, the doula in the parking lot, like right at where you pull up to the hospital. They're like right there with the wheelchair. I'm like, wheelchair? Like, what? And then so Rachel gets out. They're like, grab everything, Austin, we're going. And I'm like, I'm struggling. Your boy's struggling to keep up. I'm like, at that point, like I said, I was ready to have a baby. I was staying around Rachel like 24/7 because we got a single car. And so I'm like, just staying there. I'm not really like, getting my steps in, getting my walks and stuff like that. Like, we're just like, your boy was winded. So we make it up to the.
Wait, I don't love that. We had actually gone for a 4-mile walk the day before.
Your boy was winded still. It was a high pressure situation. I had to leave my car in the fire lane at the hospital. I was like, oh man, I'm about to get a ticket. Like, oh man, I got to detract from my baby's college fund already. But we're going up there. We got to go up like a few floors. We make it to the desk. They take Rachel away from me, and Rachel's in the back room because they're trying to figure out like, are you having this baby or not? And she's asking me for the front desk receptionist is asking me, okay, who are you? Who's your wife? And in the heat of the moment, y'all, I forgot my wife's ID. Again, these bags were not packed in any way, shape, or form. Her ID was not there. And I'm like, man, I can prove everything. I can answer all these questions. Please don't miss the birth of my first child. Please don't let me miss the birth of my first child. Because I'll be sort of like, she'll ask me like, oh, Dad, what was it like? Yeah, that'd be really lame. I'd be like, yeah, like I wasn't there.
Bummer. Okay, anyways, so I'm in the the triage room, and they're like, nope, we don't have time for this. Like, baby's head is ready to go once again.
So then I'm in this discussion with the receptionist.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Rachel comes going the other way, boom, to the other side, and they're like, come with us, you're about to have a baby. And I'm like, all right, I gotta go. Like arrest me later. Peace, deuces. And so we go to the
labor and delivery room.
Yeah, Rachel's literally on all fours. I don't know if you want that part on the internet, but Rachel's on all fours.
Well, you don't have to birth on your back. If you want to birth on your back, do it.
Again, very granola.
You can
Very
birth
granola.
You can birth however you want. And that is what was making sense for my body in the moment. And yeah, we get in there and push for, I think, like 6 minutes. She was born at 3. All we know is we pulled into the parking lot, the fire lane, at 3:08, and she was born at 3:26.
And
it was
all I remember
less
is
than 10 minutes of pushing.
She's like, push. The doula screaming, you can do hard things. You can do hard things. You're a bad MFer. You're a bad.
Literally.
She said, "You're a birthing baddie. You're a birthing baddie." And then all of a sudden,
Also, if anyone wants me to be their
again,
doula, I'll
very.
do it.
You said what?
If anyone needs me to be in the room with them and be your doula, I'll do it.
And then all of a sudden, all I just remember is the midwife saying, "All right, man, you said you were gonna catch this baby." I'm like, "What? Man, I already got trauma. Like, I almost had a baby in the car in my apartment. Man, like, we skipped a part of this story. There's defecation in the bathtub in our apartment. Man,
You
this.
have to clear everything out. I was throwing up.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
in 3 hours went from not one single 3 hours went from not one single contraction to going through every single stage of labor in like 3 hours. That's crazy. Oh,
Baby was bleeding, blood everywhere.
No,
I
baby
thought I was
wasn't
gonna pass
bleeding.
out.
The baby
I thought the baby wasn't bleeding. There was blood coming out everywhere. Man, like when they say like everything comes out, and people are like, "Birth is beautiful." Like, oh, like beauty is pain. Like all these things. Your boy almost fainted. I didn't know. We're talking about this birth story now because we're 3 weeks out from having another baby.
Yeah.
And I realized I haven't fully addressed the birth trauma that I was facing. And that's something that I'm going to have to navigate. It really is. But we're,
I felt extremely empowered by my birth.
yeah, she's a birthing baddie. And we made it through and had a beautiful baby. The doula showed us all these photos. And we're like, oh,
You caught the baby, cut the cord.
did I do that?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, I blacked some stuff out. I've definitely blacked some stuff out.
Well, it was important to us that Austin like caught the baby, and that's what our midwife like super supported too,
So-
because we do everything together. Like, it like made sense. Like, people don't have to do that, but like we do everything together. Like we do together.
Okay. And y'all, on that
No,
note,
but, like-
thank you. We're so thankful that we had a healthy birth.
So-
God bless you. Have an amazing day. Thanks for listening to our birth story.
We're the type of people that it's like, oh, you have an errand to run. Like, why would you go alone? So like, or, oh, you need to take a shower. Well, I will just like sit in the bathroom so we can talk. So why?
We're not like that. We're not like
Okay.
that.
So, okay. So why would you not catch the baby? You know what I'm saying?
Birth trauma.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's a wrap on the birth story. Appreciate y'all watching.
It was fast. It was furious. It was fierce.
That's it. We're gonna start getting to YouTube. So
You
stay
don't
tuned.
tell people that.
I mean,
Don't tell people that.
you keep saying that, but like everybody, should we say love you? Bye.